Be brave enough not to have all of the answers yet. It's so important to honestly communicate the dichotomies that exist in our life. When we share both sides of an issue, the answer will present itself. During this new moon, we want to invite in new information. Expect some original breakthroughs in your creative and artistic work. On the night of Sunday to Monday, 14th to 15th of June, we will experience a new moon in 24 degrees Gemini. A day prior, Venus will have entered Leo, and a day later, Venus sextiles Uranus in Gemini. This is a time for play, curiosity, and having an open mind towards anything creative, artsy, crafty. There is a note of eccentricity in the air, so it's a great time to experiment with your expression, with your art, and also with your social network. You can expect some original breakthroughs in your creative and artistic work. I'm Orla, your local witch. On this channel, I share all things yoga, astrology, and nervous system regulation so that you may tap into your creative side and live a life you love. Before we dive into the rest of the video, hit that subscribe button and let's stay connected. New moons are a time for potential, wishes, dreams, manifestation. We use this phase of the moon to channel fresh energy and ideas, maybe starting a new project or giving an existing project a new perspective. Gemini's vigil is the Roman numeral 2, symbolizing its dual nature. It is sometimes seen as two-faced, but Gemini simply has the intelligence to see things from all perspectives. With its adaptable, airy nature, Gemini simply adjusts very easily to different kinds of energies. Gemini is a very mental sign, a natural speaker, and very handy, crafty, very practical with their hands. They love to learn by communicating with others, by reading their facial expressions and their body language and mirroring their behavior back to them, creating this rapport so that they may possibly enter into the other person's world a little easier, to understand them a little bit better. A new moon in the 24th degree of Gemini also signifies an element of spirituality, of mysticism, of intuition. The 24th degree is linked to the watery sign Pisces, known for its mystic and esoteric and intuitive qualities. Pisces is symbolized by two fish swimming in opposite directions, kind of matching this dualistic nature of Gemini. The water element brings another level of reflection into today's new moon, and especially a reflection on the dichotomies that we experience in life. During today's new moon in Gemini, it's so important to honestly communicate the dichotomies that exist in our life. In a relationship, you might really want to stay, but at the same time you might feel this urge to discover what it is you might be able to accomplish all by yourself. Or in career, you might feel like you're steady on a certain path and you're dedicated to it, but there's this part of you that's like, but what if about something totally different? When we share both sides of an issue, the answer will present itself. During this new moon, be brave enough not to have all of the answers yet. Instead of pushing away any fears or doubts, face them head on, confront them, and ask them, or speak up about them with other people in your life. Instead of saying like, oh yeah, I don't really like my job, but like, it's a job anyways, and at least I have a job, and nobody really likes their job anyways, right? It's like when you face life in this way, it's like you already have everything figured out and you have all the answers already. It cuts you off from seeing all the other opportunities that may present itself to you, or to see other chances or other ways of being. If you pretend to have it all figured out, there's nothing left to figure out. Where's the puzzle? Where is the adventure? Where is the During Gemini season, we want to keep on questioning everything. During this new moon, we want to invite in new information, new insights, new interactions, because you cannot figure everything out by yourself. We need others, and that is what Gemini season really wants to show us, is we need to work together, we need to come together and talk to each other and find new ways to face our issues head on. And yes, you might hear some advice or feedback that you don't want to hear, but hear it anyways and allow your fears to be faced, allow yourself to be confronted with something that is like, that you've been pushing away. And trust yourself that you have the strength to face those fears head on, to not have everything figured out. Trust yourself that you will figure it out along the way, and trust for those answers to come when you open yourself up to them. Okay, take a deep breath. In through your nose, out through the mouth. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Another deep breath in through the nose. The deepest breath you've taken all day. And out through the mouth. One more deep breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top for 3, 2, 1. And exhale, let it all out. Place your hands on your heart and affirm with me. I choose peace over clarity. If I don't understand, it's okay to ask questions. I am breaking through old patterns and moving forwards with my life. I am creating everything I want easily and effortlessly. Flutter your eyes open if they were closed. Thank you so much for being here. As always, there are some journaling prompts in the description box below. Gemini is all about the hands, so get your hands out, get your pen, get your journal, and answer some of these journaling prompts to feel into what it is you want to invite in today. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Lots of love. Bye.